The defense of the city of Magna Bonum was a success. The orcs caught us off our guard, but not unprepared. I will not underestimate these aliens again. It is clear now that their primary push was towards the capital city, and they have moved in to attack with a speed I have rarely seen a military force capable of achieving. I have read reports of orc clans who focus on fast strikes, but I did not realize they could be so coordinated. It is as if something is driving the orcs here, some unknown desire or instinct. The Imperial Guard regiments watching over the city are decimated and will not be resupplied for at least 24 hours. The orcs will renew their attacks far sooner. Our scouts are reporting a force massing 50 kilometers from the city that dwarfs the group that attacked Magna Bonum, and reports from civilians speak of a mighty orc who leads them, bigger and more cunning than the rest. If the capital city falls, this planet will not be far behind. I cannot allow this to occur.
Everything is ready, boss. Them Humies is in for a good stomping. This is gonna be the best fight of their miserable lives.
Just make sure it's the last fight of their lives.
I don't take orders from you, Humie.
We've held up our side of the bargain, have we not? You wanted a new planet to wage war on, and we have given it to you. You wanted to face the Imperium's greatest warriors, the Space Marines. They are here. We've even provided you with weapons and Imperial tanks to use on the battlefield. And all we ask in return is that you keep the Imperials distracted from our operations here.
You've kept your word. But that still don't mean you can order the orcs around.
My apologies. We've delivered the last of the weaponry. They're in the hands of your servants. We'll take our leave now. I respectfully request that you keep the Marines busy for as long as you can.
We'll keep them more than busy. We'll keep them dead.
The thought of kowtowing to these creatures disgusts me. The orcs are a tool, nothing more. And quite an effective one, I might add. Perhaps. But I dislike providing such unpredictable aliens with our own weaponry. Lord Bale. Orcs are not unpredictable. Quite the contrary. You can rely on them to turn against you. But they will honor our agreement as long as we provide them with enemies to satiate their battle lust. If we intimidated them into doing our bidding, showed them our strength, they would take pause before betraying us. You cannot intimidate something that knows no fear. Trouble yourself no longer with the orcs. We will have what we came for and be gone before they finish with the Imperials and turn on us.
Why is we talking with them humies instead of fighting with them? Them smelly chaos boys is weak. Not nearly enough of a challenge for the boys. If they were strong like orcs, they wouldn't need us to fight for them. We'll take their guns and their help, and when we're done chopping up all the humies, we'll come back here and chop them up as well.
Orbital imagery shows a heavy concentration of orcs in the area. We must secure a location and establish a base before destroying the war boss and his clan. Combine the holy fire of the whirlwinds with the jump packs of our assault marines. Cleanse this area.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Ever vigilant. Maintain attack formation. Understood. Maintain attack formation. Orders received, brother. Maintain attack formation. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received, brother. Stay vigilant, brothers. We stand ready.
Whirlwind here.
Awaiting orders.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. An easy whirlwind here.
Under fire.
Approaching target.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Heresy grows from idleness. Cleanse, purge, kill.
Whirlwind here.
At your command. Activating jump pack. Orders received, brother.
Our scouts report the war boss is in the vicinity of this location. It seems a second orc clan has gathered between us.
Yes,
They are
Lord.
heavily defended on this plateau. They must be eliminated to clear a path to the war boss.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Fear not the Psyker.
What would you have me do?
Heresy grows from idleness.
Fear not the Psyker. I can sense the enemy.
What would you
They
have
are
me do?
close.
Follow my lead.
My knowledge is at your disposal. At once.
Yes, Lord. Initializing protocol.
At your command. Stay vigilant, secure. We We are the Emperor's
I
chosen.
await your instructions.
Stay vigilant, brothers. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Through discipline, we prevail.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Yes, my lord. Cleanse, purge,
Today the enemy
kill.
shall know fear.
Position secure.
I await your instructions. Here to serve. With all due haste.
Direct us to the enemy. Taking heavy fire. Awaiting orders. Initiating attack protocol 23. Ever vigilant.
Assault Marines are now available to us. They can be
Never
built from the
vigilant.
chapel barracks.
Yes, Lord? I will do as you ask.
Heresy grows from idleness. Maintain attack formation. Fear denies faith.
Here to serve.
Marine squad deployed.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Ever vigilant.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Yes, my lord. Marine squad deployed. Awaiting orders. Taking heavy fire.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only degrees
Praise
of
the
guilt.
Emperor.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Fear not the psycho.
The Emperor protects.
Yes, Lord? Yes, most beneficent one? Yes, most beneficent one?
We stand ready.
Yes, Lord? Initializing build protocol. Here to serve. I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yes, my lord. Direct us to the enemy.
There is no such thing as
Fear
innocence.
denies faith.
Only degrees of guilt.
Ever vigilant. Onward to glory.
Yes, Lord? I exist to serve.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
There is no such thing as
Taking
innocence.
haste.
Only degrees of guilt.
Awaiting orders.
This day shall be a
An open
glorious
mind
one
is like
for
a
the
fortress
Imperium.
with its gates unbarred and
Beware the
unguarded.
alien, the mutant, the heretic.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
I await your instructions. Here to serve.
Fear not the sight.
Today the enemy
An
shall
open
know
mind
fear.
is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
We stand ready.
Fear not the Psyker. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. I shall never tire. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn
Yes,
our
my lord.
salvation. I stand ready. At your command. Through discipline,
Faith
we
is our
prevail.
shield.
I stand ready. I serve.
Here to serve. As you wish. I exist to serve.
Under
He
fire.
who stands with me shall be my brother.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Beware
Only
the
degrees
alien,
of guilt.
the mutant.
Fear not the Psyker. Knowledge is power. Hide it
Ever
well.
vigilant. Fear our wrath. Orders received, brother. Stay vigilant, brothers. Moving out.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Fear not the Psyker.
What would you have me do?
An open mind is like a fortress with
This
its
day
gates
shall be a
unbarred and
glorious
unguarded.
one for the
For the
Imperial.
Yes,
Emperor.
most beneficent one.
Fear denies faith.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Here to serve. Here to serve. Yes, most beneficent one.
What is your order?
Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
Fear not the Psyker.
Faith is our shield.
Venerate the immortal
Yes,
The
Emperor.
machine cult is ready to be
Taking damage.
requisitioned.
I serve.
Build it to gain
Rose
access to
from
vehicles.
Hope is the first step
Never
on the road to
vigilant.
disappointment.
Yes, most beneficent one. Here to serve.
I stand ready.
Awaiting orders.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
What is your order? Understood.
My knowledge is
Enemy
at
is
your
attacking.
disposal.
Direct us to the enemy.
Here to serve. With all due haste.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
I await your instructions. I exist to serve. Yes, Yes, most beneficent one. I await your instructions. Yes, Lord.
Venerate the immortal
Never
Emperor.
vigilant. We are the Emperor's chosen.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
What is your order? Orders received. Take and hold.
This day shall be a glorious
knowledge
one
is at
for
your
the
disposal.
Imperium.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol. Build routine 721
Consolidating
initiated.
position on the objective.
Yes, Lord. As you wish. Initializing build
Heresy grows
protocol.
from idleness. Orders received, brother.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
The
An
area
open
is
mind
secure.
is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask. I will do as you ask. Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste.
What is your order?
My knowledge is at your
Faith is
disposal.
our shield. We stand ready.
An open mind is like a fortress
your
with its
command,
gates
enemy is
unbarred and
attacking.
unguarded.
Heresy grows
It's the
from
first
idleness.
step on the road to disappointment.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Squad broken.
Knowledge is power.
Heresy grows from
I
idleness.
stand ready.
What is your order?
Beware the alien.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. I stand ready.
Never vigilant holds us.
Whirlwinds and their long-range artillery
Yes,
are being
most
made
beneficent
available.
one.
Build them from the machine
Build
cult.
routine 721 initiated.
I stand ready. My knowledge is at your disposal.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one.
Heresy grows from idleness. Moving
There is
out.
no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Taking damage.
An open mind is like a fortress
stand
with its
ready.
gates unbarred and unguarded.
Here to serve. With all due haste.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Heresy grows from idleness.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
This day shall be a glorious
Knowledge
one
is
for the Imperium.
Returning to battle.
Walk softly,
An open mind
carry
is
a
like
big
a fortress with its gates
We must
unbarred
fall back.
and unguarded. Through the destruction
My
of our
faith
enemies
is my
do we
shield.
earn our salvation. The immortal emperor.
On alert, brothers.
My
The
knowledge
enemy
is
must
at
be
your
nearby.
disposal. Mind over matter.
Heresy grows from idleness.
My knowledge is at your disposal. At once, through discipline, we prevail. Fear not the psycho. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Through the destruction of
The
our
enemies of the
we
Emperor
earn our
still draw
salvation.
breath.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Mind over matter.
Yes, most beneficent one? Yes, Lord?
My knowledge is at your disposal.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
I await your instructions. With all due haste.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Beware the alien.
What's your order?
Knowledge is power.
I have a
Hide it well. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
I await your instructions.
Ever vigilant. Direct us to the enemy.
An open mind is like a
Marine
fortress
squad
with its
deployed.
gates
Under
unbarred
fire.
and unguarded. Venerate the immortal emperor.
Orders received. Ever vigilant.
What would you have me do?
Here to serve. Yes, Lord?
Marine squad deployed.
Yes, Lord.
What's your order?
There is no such thing as innocence. Only
Praise
degrees
the
of
Emperor.
guilt.
We are
I
the
am ready
Emperor's
to
chosen.
serve. Again, moving out. Faith is eternal. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
An
yourself.
open mind is like a fortress with its gates
At your
unbarred and
command.
unguarded.
Marine squad deployed. At your command.
There is no such thing as innocence. Only
I
degrees of
await
guilt.
your instructions. I shall
I am
obey.
the instrument of his will.
Taking heavy fire.
I have awoken. At last, back to war.
Hope is the first step
Never
on the road to
vigilant.
disappointment.
Fear denies faith.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Direct us to the enemy. Cleanse, purge, kill.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
At last, back to war. Take me into battle.
I stand ready.
This day shall be a glorious
My
one
knowledge is
for
at
the
your disposal.
Imperium.
I have awoken.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Faith is eternal.
Yes, Lord? Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721
Faith is
initiated.
eternal. Moving out. Moving out.
Taking damage.
I will purge the unclean.
Knowledge is power. Hide it
Heresy
well.
grows from idleness.
An open mind is like a fortress
is our
with its
shield.
gates unbarred and unguarded. Fear not the sight.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. At last, back to war.
I can sense the
At
enemy.
last, back to
They
Yes,
are
my lord.
close.
Fear denies faith. We stand ready, taking damage. Target their vehicles.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Follow me into battle.
What's your order? Ever vigilant.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
What's your order? Faith is our shield.
We will
At your
establish a
command.
forward base at this location to facilitate ready access to Space
What's your
Marines.
order?
We will
Venerate
need
the
many to
immortal
ensure the
Emperor.
war boss is
I
dead
await
and
your
buried.
instructions. As you wish. As you wish.
Direct us to the enemy. Stay vigilant, brothers.
At last, back to war. To me, my brothers.
Thermoplasma generators
Yes,
are
Lord.
available.
Yes,
They will
Lord.
provide us greater access to power.
Under fire.
Even in death, I still serve.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Yes, my lord. Fear our wrath.
Yes, most beneficent one. As you wish.
At your command.
I am ready to serve.
Awaiting
Again.
orders.
At last, back to war. Even in death, I still serve. I will purge
Yes,
the
Lord.
unclean. Faith is eternal.
I await your instructions.
At last, I have awoken.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol. Here to serve. Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Consolidating
Yes,
position
Lord.
on the objective.
Build routine
Yes, my
721 initiated.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Awaiting orders. Taking heavy fire. Awaiting orders.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
At last, back to war. At last, back to war.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions. With all
Marine
due
squad
haste.
deployed.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I have awoken.
Marine squad deployed.
I stand ready. There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
We stand ready.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
I await your instructions. With all due haste. With all due haste.
Marine squad deployed.
There is no such thing as innocence, only
Fear
degrees
denies
of
faith. We are the Emperor's chosen.
I am the instrument of his will. At last, back to war. I have moving out.
Yes, Lord? I shall obey. I exist to serve. I shall obey.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Venerate the immortal Emperor. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Mind over matter. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
I am ready to serve. Again. I will crush those who stand before me. I am ready to serve. Again. Faith is eternal.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. What would you have me do?
Awaiting orders. Heresy grows from idleness.
Here to serve.
Fear not the Psyker.
Fear denies
At last,
faith.
back to war.
My knowledge is at your
I am
disposal.
ready to serve. Again.
My knowledge is at your
I
disposal.
am ready to serve.
My
Again.
knowledge is at your
Ever
disposal.
vigilant.
Faith is eternal.
Fear not the Psyker.
Heresy grows from idleness.
I am the instrument of his will.
An open mind
Under
is like a
fire.
fortress
Stand
with its
ready.
gates unbarred and unguarded.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. With all due haste.
An open mind is like a fortress with its
Even in
gates
death, I
unbarred and
still
unguarded.
serve.
Hope is the first step
Fear
on the road
denies
to
faith.
disappointment.
For the Emperor. I am ready to serve. Again. Moving out.
An open mind is like a
Awaiting
fortress with
orders.
its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Heresy grows from
Beware the
idleness.
alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Orders received.
What would you have me do?
Yes, most beneficent one.
What would you have me do?
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Ever vigilant.
I am ready to serve. Again.
What is your order? Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the
I
heretic.
have awoken. I am the instrument of his will. I am the instrument of his will. Take me into battle. Command me.
Area secured.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721
Position
initiated.
secure.
I await your instructions.
Ever
I
vigilant.
have awoken.
Cleanse. Purge.
At
Kill.
last, back to war. I am ready to serve. Again. I have awoken. Command me. Command me. Faith is eternal.
What is your order?
Faith is eternal.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. I will do as you ask.
Ever vigilant.
I am the instrument of his will. Faith is eternal. I am the instrument of his will. Faith is eternal.
Hope is the first step
At your command.
to disappointment.
It is better to die for the
Yes,
Emperor than
Lord.
live for yourself.
Taking damage.
Initializing build protocol.
Knowledge is power.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Faith is eternal.
Venerate the immortal
Direct
emperor.
us to the enemy.
Look at that monstrosity. I have heard legends of such beasts, but I've never seen one.
Hope is the
Men,
first step
concentrate
on
your
the road to
fire.
disappointment.
We must take this creature down.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Returning to battle.
Destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
What is your order? Awaiting orders. Target their vehicle.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
I have awoken. Faith is eternal.
Taking heavy fire. Nice faith. Fall back. Faith is our shield.
Knowledge is power. I did
Direct us to the enemy.
I am the instrument of his will. I am the instrument of his will.
Orders received.
Command me.
Returning to battle.
Yes, most
Regrouping.
beneficent one. I await your instructions.
Faith is eternal.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Even in death I still serve. I am the instrument of his will.
One broken.
Command me.
My knowledge is at
It
your
is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I am the instrument of his will.
There is no such thing as innocence.
The
Only to
enemy is attacking.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Fall back.
Command me.
The This course of action is unwise.
I have awoken.
My mind is focused and ready for action.
I have awoken.
Yes,
This
Lord.
course of action is unwise.
Yes, Lord. As you wish.
Faith is eternal. I am the instrument of his will.
It's the first step on the road to disappointment.
My will is undone.
I am ready. I stand ready.
Faith is eternal. I will crush those who stand before me. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. To me, my brothers. At last, back to war.
Direct us to the enemy. Regroup! Cleanse, purge, kill.
Fear not the
I
sight.
am the instrument of his will. I will crush those who stand before me. I have awoken. Command me. I am the instrument
Knowledge
of
is
his will.
power. Hide it well.
Faith is eternal. By his
Hope
word,
is the first step
I
on
am
the
ready
road
to
to
serve
disappointment.
again. At last, back to war. Even in death, I still serve. I will be
Hope
there
is the
soon.
first step
Faith
on the
is
road to
eternal.
disappointment.
Even in death, I still serve.
Fear denies fate.
Yes, Lord. I shall
We stand
obey.
ready. Onward to glory! Heresy grows from idleness. We stand ready.
Fear not the sight.
To me, my brothers! You will stand your ground!
My
Rally,
knowledge is at
squad!
your disposal.
Awaiting orders. We stand ready.
An open mind is like a fortress
Even in
with its
death, I
gates
still
unbarred and
serve.
unguarded.
Orders received, brother.
Even in death, I still serve.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Defending objective.
I will crush those who stand before me. Command me. I am the instrument of his will. Faith is eternal. I will purge the instrument of his will. At last, back to war. I will purge the unclean. At last, back to war.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes, Lord.
Ever vigilant.
Yes, Lord. I exist to
We
serve.
are the Emperor's chosen. Yes, my lord.
The Emperor protects.
Command me. I am ready to serve.
Yes,
again.
most beneficent one. I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
Faith is eternal. Faith is eternal. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Ever vigilant. Orders received,
Command me.
brother.
While the enemies of the
My
Emperor
knowledge
still
is at
draw
your
breath,
disposal.
there can be no peace.
Taking heads.
I am the instrument of his will. I am the instrument of his will. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. At last, back to war.
Here to serve. Here to serve. Initializing build protocol.
Command me. I will crush those who stand before me. War.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Fear our
There is
wrath.
no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. An open mind is like a fortress with its
I am ready
gates
to serve
unbarred and unguarded.
again.
The enemy is attacking. Orders
An
received.
open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Even in death I still serve.
Yes, my lord.
Faith is eternal.
We stand ready.
An open mind is like
Even
a
in
fortress
death
with
I
its
still
gates
serve.
unbarred and unguarded.
Ever vigilant. Onward to glory!
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Fear denies faith.
Faith is eternal.
I await your instructions.
I am ready to serve. Again, by his word, it is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Even in death I still serve.
Here to serve.
Under fire!
Build routine 721 initiated.
Command me. I am ready to serve. Again.
An open mind is like a fortress with its
My
gates
faith
unbarred
is
and
my
unguarded.
shield.
At your command. At your command.
It is better to
We
die for
are
the
the
Emperor
Emperor's
than live
chosen.
for yourself.
Claim it in the name of the Emperor. What is your order? Faith is our shield.
Yes, Lord? Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord?
Ever vigilant. Maintain attack formation.
Fear not the Psyker.
For the Emperor!
Do I
Defending
detect
objective.
uncertainty in your purpose?
At last, back to war.
What is your order?
I await your instructions. With all due haste, I will do as you ask.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and
What is
unguarded.
your order? At your command.
I am the instrument of his will. At last, back to war. I will purge the unclean.
Faith is our shield. We stand ready.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. At once.
Faith is our shield. Orders received, brother. Taking heavy fire. At your command. We stand ready.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Yes, my lord.
At last, back to war.
What is your order? Ever vigilant. Orders received. Heresy grows.
Command me. Moving out. It is better to die for the Emperor than
What's your
live
order?
for yourself.
Brother Tantheus.
Burned beyond recovery of his gene seed, along with Brother Michaelis. Nothing was left of them save for ash. They burned from the inside out.
Anything else to report?
The Orc warboss has been destroyed, but we saw a dropship leave the area. Captain, she bore the 8-pointed star.
The mark of the ruinous powers of chaos.
The forces of chaos? Here? Now?
Tartarus has endured several Black Crusades led by the terrible Chaos Champions. However, it seems too convenient that orcs and these heretics are here at the same time. But I trust the eyes of our scouts. Isidore, do you sense anything?
No, I have sensed nothing. But if the nature of Brother Tantheus's demise is any indication, then they would have a sorcerer with them who would be capable of masking their presence, especially with all the background static caused by the orcs.
Ah, our honored guest has arrived.
Who is it?
Inquisitor Mordecai Toth, protector of the Emperor's divine word and will.
Is he here to take command?
An Inquisitor may have near unlimited power. Yes, he can commission the service of any Imperial citizen, from peasant to planetary governor, but...
I shall not cede command of my Space Marines to him, Inquisitor or not.
Then why is he here? Does he suspect one of us of heresy?
He is an Inquisitor. They suspect everyone of heresy. If chaos taints this world, then that explains his presence. We must share with him what we discovered. Inquisitor Toth, welcome to Tartarus.
Thank you, Captain. But we have little time for courtesies. You and your men must leave Tartarus. Now.